RDC Week 2012 was a good time to take stock of the region and the Central Visayas RDC. Under the 1987 Philippine Constitution, the President shall provide RDCs which has as members local chief executives, regional directors, and representatives of non-government organizations. The RDCs are organized for the purposes of administrative decentralization to strengthen the autonomy of the region's units and to accelerate their economic and social development. RDC officials from early years to the present shared with us their thoughts on the region and the RDC, revealing to us their reasons to celebrate RDC Week. NEDA Regional Director Go Soko, who is current RDC Vice Chairman, celebrated the region's economic growth.
We need to recognize the accelerated growth of Central Visayas in recent years, as the gross regional domestic product will show. In 2009-2010, this region grew by 12.5%, and very few regions in the country, even I suppose Metro Manila, has experienced such a high growth rate. In the following year, this region grew by 7.9% in its gross regional domestic product. So, in both cases, this exceeded the national target growth rates. And whether it will be sustained or not, it looks like with the planned major infrastructure improvements in Central Visayas in the coming years. For example, the new Bohol International Airport, which will cost about 8 billion pesos, the improvement of the Mactan Cebu International Airport Terminal 2, which will cost about another 8 billion pesos, and the rapid bus transit for Cebu City, which will cost another 8 billion, and many other projects like the one in Dumaguete North Road, or in Malinaw, the Malinaw Dam in Bohol. All in all, in the next 5 years, only for those major government projects alone, there will be many other projects of DPWH, in the seaports, in the social sector, education, and so on. That's already about 26 billion pesos in 4 to 5 years.
RDC endorsements have directed the flow of public investments into the region, providing the base support for social and economic development. For example, the major actions of the earliest RDC years were on community-based resource management, the Visayas Power Interconnection, and an infrastructure plan to shape a Metro Cebu area. These RDC decisions were concretized and implemented, giving a good setting for the region's sustainable growth. The RDC chair for the 1998-2001 term, then Bohol Governor, now Congressman Rene Relampagos, 1st District of Bohol, said RDC helps realize LGU's big dreams.
I must say that we are very thankful for having this mechanism, that is a Regional Development Council, that will help member local government units push for their priority projects to the decision makers in the national government, and eventually aid us in sourcing out funding and identifying funding sources so that we could see the realization of our dreams that at the end of the day we hope that would result to a much progressive and developed LGU for Bohol, for Cebu, for Negros Oriental, and Siquijor.
The RDC supported Cebu's plans for the Mactan International Airport and the second Mactan-Cebu Bridge and the interagency composition of their management boards in order to boost the role of trade, travel tourism in Cebu as the region's drivers of economic growth. RDC also supported Cebu's plans to spread development opportunities to other parts of the province through infrastructure support for economic zones and other industrial and agricultural areas. For the same reason, the RDC supported Bohol's plan for the development of an international-grade airport in Panglao, superior provincial road and port network, and major irrigation projects. Bohol's big dream of forging closer economic linkages with Cebu through a bridge connecting Bohol and Cebu was also endorsed for study. The RDC gave the same support to Negros Oriental and Siquijor. RDC also endorsed projects to expand the quantity and quality of training and education and health services in the region. Current RDC Chair Cebu City Mayor Michael Rama gave another reason to celebrate. He said, "We have seen a time where a national government project is deprioritized because the host LGU does not consider it a priority in the locality."
As chairman of the RDC, I am very happy that I've been in attendance almost all Regional Development Council meetings, and I've been interacting with the other agencies as a presiding officer, and been a part of a lot of intellectual discussion that will be an instrument for what we call input that will contribute to nation building. And there are many other issues at the RDC about power, about drainage, and other major concerns that we would wish the national level should be receptive so that we will be able to make RDC's existence really functional and realistic.
The quality of RDC discussions and collaboration was celebrated by RDC's immediate past chair and current PSR co-chair.
Under our watch, we saw the coming together of local government units as well as representatives from the different government agencies collaborating in order to achieve a common goal, and that is the development, the progress, the growth of Region 7. And so I know that the RDC plays a very vital role in each of our local government units and in the total region's growth, progress, and development.
With a diversity of membership, the RDC is able to generate vast and rich experiences that help shape the growth objective of the region. It ensures inclusive discussion from all ranges of issues and concerns for the benefit of the community.
The quality of consultations in the RDC started way back in its earliest years.
The two meet the technocrats who believe that political considerations and all this pertaining to politics was alien, and the political leader that considers everything save his machinery or the preparation for the next election meet along the way, and the technocrat gain political insight which was never in the first place with him, and the political leader became development oriented through the contact. So you can see that, and I saw this in the RDC 7. We became kind of because the expertise of the technocrats like Ray rubbed on us. It rubbed on us, so we became development oriented.
Actually, I have two lessons in that, the way he explained it. Number one is the technocrats learned that they must differentiate between making technical decisions and in their work, it will eventually reach a level where the decisions to be made are not really technical, it's political. And what happened in our learning was, we know better not to make those political decisions ourselves. We give it to the, this is our technical work, these are the numbers, sir. Make the decision because this decision ought to be a political decision.
RDC's multi-sectoral discussions to this day facilitates coordinated planning and implementation, as for example for the Regional Development Plan and the RDC Priority Action Agenda. Our RDC officials sent their greetings and wishes.
So once again, we would like to say our best wishes to you all and we look forward to a more vibrant and productive activities of the Regional Development Council. So good day and congratulations and mabuhay.
As a former chair of RDC 7, may I once again congratulate the present leadership headed by Honorable Mayor Mike Rama and the organizers of the RDC Week. And I wish you a very successful celebration of the first ever RDC Week.
I am also thankful that I have been given this opportunity to convey this message. This is in line with our Regional Development Council Week. At the same time, all this should always subscribe within the ambit of what I have repeated, that the existence of Regional Development Council should be focused on what we call administrative decentralization, then strengthening of our LGUs in line with autonomy, and last but not the least, social, economic, and the so-called economic and social development, because this is what RDC is all about. All of this being addressed, I think activities within the Regional Development Council Week will be more meaningful, and I wish success of this celebration. God bless, and Senior Santo Niño, bring all your miracles to Regional Development Council, that all the projects that will be approved, more or less at the national level, will definitely be projects that are needed by the people, not only projects that are needed by few or even two, and sometimes one. Thank you very much. Happy RDC Week. God bless.
At this point, may I congratulate all the members for their contribution to the growth of the region. Growth and development is a concern and task of all. Let's continue to unite on our commonalities and set aside petty differences for the benefit of all. Again, congratulations to all members.